open this up. Looks very serious. Bomb Squad. That was a really nice sound. And on the edges too, it looks like a book. Anyway, we played this at one of the tables, and it was just such a fun, silly, colourful game with lots of dice and like it's like a fast game. I like it. This is Jen ASMR unboxing. Subscribe before you fall asleep. Hi there. This evening I have a very big box of board games to unbox for you. There are some websites that I look on every morning or every evening, depending if I have time in the morning. Vente Privée and Showroom Privé. They're like discount. I guess there are probably ones in English too, like just every day they have a few like different brands that are having a sale or that sort of thing, and you just buy them through this like centralized website. Anyway, they were having one with board games, so whenever I see there's board games I always check straight away. Most of the time I'm not that interested. It's like Risk and like Game of Thrones themed Monopoly or like kids games, but not interesting ones, you know. But this one was alright. There were a few. There's actually 2 games in here that I've already played and enjoyed, so that's cool. And one of the other ones is similar to one that I played, so I thought I would just try it out. And then the other ones are just complete trial and error. We'll just see. I do love board games. I love playing with the kids. I love playing like all together with friends. I love playing as a family, like when the grandparents and auntie and uncles and everybody is all together and we can play like, you know, like big dice games where everybody's involved and everybody gets really into it. I love that. And then I love quiet, like more quiet kind of evenings where you're just like 4 of you, and that's just like the perfect number to play, where it's just like 4 of you and you can just play whatever. Go up until like 2 in the morning. Have like a regular group that you play. It's cool. Okay, so I'm gonna stop chit-chatting, and before I unbox and show you what's in here, I'm gonna spend a little time making some sleepy sounds on this cardboard box. The timestamps will be in the description if you would like to skip this part. Feel free. Otherwise, enjoy. So let's have a peek. Oh, can you see that? There are some guys and a girl with some protective gear on. Okay, so I won't actually be able to open this box on the table. It may look like I have a lot of space to film, but my actual space to film is very small. So this box is a little too big for this space, so it's gonna have to go to the side. I'll be back in a second with the first board game. So the first board game that I would like to show you is not the one with the people with the masks on. This is called les trois petits cochons. So the three little pigs, and here we have the wolf blowing their little houses down. And basically this is from a collection of like fairy tale games for younger children. Just turn it around to the side so you can see it's kind of like a book. So they're all like book-shaped boxes with this kind of rounded spine, and they're all like fairy tales. So the three little pigs. It's for 7 years and up, but you could probably play it like 6. My daughter could play it at 6, no problem. So it's for 2 to 5 players, and it lasts around 20 minutes. Let's just pop it in the bag. So as you can see, you have a little dial with the wolf's head, and he is either with some wood behind him, some brick behind him, or some hay behind him. So that's going to show where he's going to blow. And you're actually building up your house or your houses, and it is depending on the dice that you throw what happens. You know, like if you can build something, like if you can get a roof, if you can get something with a door, if the wolf is going to blow, that sort of thing. I can't remember exactly how it goes, but it's that sort of thing. So yeah, it's a really fun kind of game to play with kids because they already know the story. So it's kind of a really easy way to get kids into like more complicated board games, because you don't have to explain why like in some games you would have to explain like why is that thing happening or why is that happening, but here you don't really have to explain that because the kids already know why the wolf is blowing or why the pigs are building and that sort of thing. So that's kind of a cool thing. Okay, let me try and get this plastic off without making too much noise. Okay, so the plastic is gone. I hate unwrapping things that are in shrink wrapped plastic. When you're doing ASMR, you just cannot do it without making a hell of a noise. So that will be cut out, I'm sure. Okay, les trois petits cochons. It's a very nice finish, like it's not all matte. There are some shiny parts to it, you know, like a really pretty book. So les trois, the three, little piggy, petit, little, cochon, pigs, the three little pigs, 1, 2, 3, and the wolf. So yeah, it looks really like a book, and on the edges too, it looks like a book. Oh, like it even has a little book police like holder sticking out, like in those little ribbons, you know. So yeah. Okay, let's open this up and have a look inside. I'm not going to be doing like a full, like going through the game or anything like that. I'm just going to have a quick peek. So yeah, you have the little rule books. Oh no, that's the rule book, and then this is just like a little story book, I think. Yeah. So this is just like the story of the three little pigs that you could read to your kids beforehand in case they're not too familiar. And then the rule book here, which is pretty small. It doesn't look like there are too many rules to follow. And here is the full, well, maybe the full collection, I don't know, maybe there's more, but it looks pretty stacked. All the different fairy tales. I got one more of these in this box, I'll show you after. So yeah, you have the house pieces that need to be popped out, like so. So you have a roof, and all the others, and the different types of houses. You can see the little wolf thing there. I guess a dice will be somewhere under there. Let me check. We have a little hay roof. There we go. And little cards and dice under there. So yeah, everything is there and everything looks really cute. And this is one that I have actually already played in, it was in a game kind of conference kind of thing. And we played with my daughter. She really liked it. I did too. So it's cool. Definitely gonna play that with her. So yeah, number 1. The second one that I got in this collection is Jack. Jack and the beanstalk in French is Jack et le haricot magique. So Jack and the magic bean. So it's kind of a similar style title. So yeah, we have the big ogre there. Was it an ogre? No, it's a giant, isn't it? And we have the beanstalk. We have Jack here. So this one I haven't actually played, so I couldn't tell you how it plays, but out of all the ones that were on sale, which was pretty much the full collection, these two were the ones that I was most interested in. The three pigs, because I'd already played it and I knew it was good, and then this one because of the 3D element. As you can see, there's some sort of 3D element in the middle, and then we have like a little axe to chop it down, you know. It just looked like the most interesting one out of them. Playability wise, I have no idea if this is a good one or not, but I know that my daughter knows the stories and she knows like probably how to play this kind of game, so this is gonna be fun. And I know she's spending like a week, maybe a week and a half at the grandparents this summer. Half a week in July and then a week in August. They're not actually that far, so she'll see them at like other times as well, but like for a full like sleepover, full week and stuff like that in August. So she'll probably be able to take these with her to play with the grandparents, who actually quite like board games too, so that's cool. Okay, so let's have a look in here. We have the little storybook. I think that's really cute to put the actual story in there too. Then we have the rules, which look as simple as the pigs one. You know, there's nothing too much happening in the rules. We have some little cards to poke out, and this looks like the base of the beanstalk. So cool. The card is very thick because I guess they know kids will be playing with it, so it needs to be sturdy. Then we have two, I guess, parts of the stalk here. We have a whole bunch of cards here and lots and lots of little dice. So yeah, this going to be a fun game to try. I think I will probably learn to play it myself before I play it with my daughter, just to save time. Oh, it's a little magnetized. Yeah, it's a magnetized close. I didn't notice that on the other one, does it? Oh, the other one doesn't seem to. It's not. This one has a magnetized closing, this one doesn't. I'm sad for the three little pigs not having their little magnetized closing. Oh well. Yeah, so this one's pretty cute. I think it's going to be fun. Yeah, I was just saying that I will definitely learn how to play it before I play with my daughter, because I don't want her to get bored. Because sometimes it takes like a good 15 minutes to half an hour to really fully understand a game and check out all the rules and the best way to play and stuff like that. So I prefer to do that by myself and then introduce it to the kids, you know. Okay, so this next one, you may understand very quickly why I got it. It is the Lords of Scotland. So I'm Scottish and I'm a sucker for anything to do with Scotland. I miss Scotland so much and I love Scotland, and yeah, there's only a few games that like have Scotland in them. I honestly don't even know if this is a good game or not, but I just love anything to do with Scotland. So it is a card game and is the French version, unfortunately, but that's fine. I can play with all the Frenchies. So it's 2 to 5 players, 14 years and up, and it takes about 30 minutes. So, le trône d'Écosse est maintenant vacant et vous faites partie de nombreux seigneurs le réclamant comme étant vôtre. Okay, so the Scottish throne is vacant and you are one of the many lords that are reclaiming it as your own. Engagez-vous clan au combat et ralliez les partisans à votre cause pour vous assurer l'accès au trône. Attention, car les autres seigneurs ne vous laisseront pas imposer votre domination. So you have to engage your clans in combat and rally your people to your cause to help you assure your access to the throne. But be careful, because the other lords will not let you assert your domination. Pour réussir, vous devrez utiliser au mieux les avantages de chacun de vos clans pour monter aux autres seigneurs que vous signifie être le roi d'Écosse. Okay, so you have to use your advantages as certain types of clans or certain clans to show the other lords that you are the true King of Scotland. Okay, so there are cards, but there are also power things. What would you call them? Pion de pouvoir. There are like little cards or something also in the game. So I don't know how to play it yet. Let me have a look inside. Okay, so let's have a look. It's actually a nice sounding box. It's kind of like that matte finish, but not green. Nice box. Scottish quality. It's probably not made in Scotland. Okay, so we have a little rule book. Yeah, there we have the little power coins, I guess. Oh cool, we got a sword. Yay. So yeah, it doesn't look like there's much rules here either. Oh, I spoke too soon. There we go. Yeah, there's not much rules there. I'm sure it'll be fine. So we have 2 decks of cards. Échangez-le contre un autre allié. Copiez le pouvoir d'un autre allié. So change with the power of your allies. Copy the power of your ally. That sort of thing. And then we have little power coins, probably to do with the clans, and then this beautiful sword. So yeah, it's going to be fun to play. I hope the playability is good. I hope that it's actually an enjoyable game and not just aesthetically pleasing to my Scottish eye. We have another card game that is based in Scotland. It's actually really good. It's called Stotten Totten. Skotten Totem. I can't remember exactly. But anyway, it's like this card game where you have like stones all along the middle, and it's like your frontier, you know, your barrier, like your clan's land, and you have to place cards in front of each stone and try and have the highest number, and you get like different points for different like different ways you place your cards. If you place like all 5s or all reds or something like that, you know, and you kind of like barter and like get the best cards, and then you win one of the stones. So like it's like you pushing into their territory, and the person that makes the most like advances into the other's territory is the winner. And it's a really nice game. It's a really cool game. Very simple, but can be quite strategic, and I like it. So hopefully this one is as good as that one. So this next one is the second last one. I'm quite excited about this one. Attack of the Jelly Monster. And this is actually another one that I have played at the board game convention that we went to. I don't know which year we played this. I think I was pregnant, so like about 3 years ago maybe. Obviously we didn't go in 2020, it was cancelled, but it wasn't last year, so yeah, I'm like maybe 2 or 3 years ago. I can't remember exactly. Anyway, we played this at one of the tables, and it was just such a fun, silly, colourful game with lots of dice, and like it's like a fast game. I like it. I'm just going to remove it from the plastic because I think that the sound will be nicer. Attack of the Jelly Monster. Okay. So as you can see on the front, it's very colourful, very silly. It's kind of like a kid's game. Let me see actually what the age is. Recommended age is 8 and over. My daughter is 8, so that's fine. 3 to 5 players and lasts about 15 minutes. And it is a limited game, which is a good sign. Pop this over. Okay, so yeah, you can see it looks very spaceshipy, alien, colourful, all like pink slime everywhere. Can you see that? So cool. So you have like your own little hidden thing for your dice, and you can place them in certain places, and you're trying to win the things that are in the middle, like different resources and stuff. I can't remember exactly. It was a few years ago we played, but I do remember having a lot of fun when we played it. So I'm definitely not worried about not remembering how it went, because I know that it's going to be fun, and it was really quick for us to get a handle on it. We just sat down at one of the tables and we actually just picked it up and started playing and kind of saw how it was going. I don't think we even got explained, like I don't think the guys explained it to us. I think we just checked the rulebook ourselves and just went for it. Yeah, there's a lot of dice or die. I don't remember these. Grey stones. Don't know what they are. We have a little timer, a very flashy yellow timer, the rule book, and underneath is where all the structure of the board, I guess, is. So yeah, I remember these like little canisters. I don't remember what they are though. Wow. Okay, I'm excited about playing this one. And I remember we played it. It was me, my boyfriend, and a friend who we play regularly with, like is in one of our board game groups that we play regularly with. And I'm just gonna pull this out when we're playing all together and see if he remembers that we played it already. I'm sure he will. He's gonna like it. So here we have the last game, and this is the one that you might have saw sticking out the top of the box. Well, not sticking out the box, but like showing through the little bit of the box. We have 3 people here in big protective gear, and it is because they are the bomb squad. I like the fact that they have a woman. They don't always. So yeah, we have a game. We are playing the bomb squad. So that sounds cool. It's a very heavy box, and it was probably the most expensive out of all of them. I think, yeah, like maybe double the price of most of the other ones. It looked like more of an intense game with more to it, you know. So it's 14 years and up, 2 to 6 players, and lasts 30 minutes. So let me just remove the plastic so we can go right in. There's not much showing on the back. Okay, so let me open this up. Looks very serious. Bomb squad. That was a really nice sound. Okay, so the reason I got this one is because it reminds me of 2 games that I love. One of which is Fuse, which is a bomb diffusing game, which is great. It's like a 10-minute, really quick rolling dice out of bag, everybody grabbing dice and trying to defuse their bombs, and like all different colors and numbers all at the same time. It's very like muddly and fast, and it's a lovely game, Fuse. And the other one, I cannot remember what it's called. Is it 911? It is, oh god, what is it? You're like the fire department, and you have to go into, each of you are a firefighter. Each of you play a firefighter, and you have to go into the building, and each person has their turn, and you're like cooperatively working to put out the fires and save the people and stuff. I love that game too. It's like more, it's like a longer game, but yeah, it's really nice too. And this looked like the fire putting out game, the fireman game, but sounded like the bomb kind of theme in that kind of way of playing, if you know what I mean. So, ooh, the list of missions is top secret. I will not look in the top secret bit now because I'm sure that it will be something spoilery about the games. So yeah, so the rule book seems like a little longer, and yeah, look, the board looks very similar to the fire department game that we have. I'm going to put a picture of it. Let me put this on this side without shininess, and then I'll put a picture on the other side of the other game. I don't know if that was useful to to understand what I meant, but anyway. Yeah, there's a lot more rules. So you probably have like different players that can do different things, maybe like player cards. Let me just remove this little weird turtle pirate thing. So yeah, so you have police vehicles, little different colored little markers and stuff. Ooh, the secure zone. Like a taxi and another car. Just in the street, I guess. Bomb squad area. Yeah, it looks very similar. I think I'm going to enjoy this very much. There we have some different vehicles maybe that we can use. That's cool. It may be like an advanced setting to use the machinery, I'm not sure. We have different pieces to make up the board, so I guess that's cool because you can have something that is like switched up. You know, you're not always playing the exact same game on the same board each time. There's like a different way to build up the game. That's cool. We have a whole bunch of cards, and then we have some little like little sticks and little cubes. So I'm guessing these are like cut the blue wire, cut the yellow wire kind of thing. Yeah, I'm a big kid. That's alright. You can be kids. It's fine. So I popped everything back in. So yeah, I don't know if I mentioned, this is like a cooperative game where everybody works together to defuse the bombs. The firefighter one is also cooperative, and the fuse one where you're defusing the bombs really quickly is cooperative too. I really like cooperative games. It keeps you like, I don't know, like it makes everybody work together, and there's no like competitiveness or sore losers, you know. I don't know. I never really felt like a sore loser before, because basically as I was growing up, my older brother would play games with me and he would always win because he's very intelligent and he was 2 years older. So I just took it as like normal that I would lose. So I honestly don't care if I win or lose. But everybody can be tired, like overtired, and if you're like super tired, like really tired, and you're losing all night, I think everybody can have like a little bit of sore loser in them, even me. But that's fine, it's natural. But I'm trying really hard to get my kids to not be sore losers. I would really like that to happen. But all kids are sore losers for now. I'm sure I was when I was a kid too. But I just have memories of just losing and being like, okay, can we play again? I didn't mind. So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 games. That's really cool. I'm excited. 5 new games to play. 3 of which I don't even know how to play yet. So that's cool. I'm gonna have to spend some quality time just sitting and reading and popping out all the pieces and stuff. There was a suggestion. Oh, there's a little mark on it. It's fine. There was a suggestion from someone saying that I should do that as an ASMR video, you know, pop out all the bits and stuff. But you might have noticed while I'm like even doing this haul, I'm not doing a lot of manipulation with the games because it can make a lot of noise, so it would be really difficult to do. But I I have done a Patreon only video exploring a game. I mean, it wasn't like a really good like showing you how to play the game or anything, but just like a nice like chill chit chat about the game, what I like about it, how it's played roughly, tapping on a few of the pieces and stuff. It was nice. I might get around to doing that kind of thing again. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it there with these 3 very serious bomb diffusers. I like the fact that it's a painting. It's pretty. Very serious. Serious game. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed seeing my latest board game, because I haven't done like a board game haul in a while. I haven't really bought any board games in a while. So I was excited to do this one. So excited that I didn't actually quarantine the cardboard long enough. I should have quarantined it for a full day. I had quarantined it for like half a day. So I'm sure it's fine. Okay, so I hope that you found this relaxing, or you have some new ideas of board games that you'd like to get or try out. I hope that you are very calm and relaxed, or maybe even already asleep. And I hope that you have a lovely